So directors and officers liability, this coverage has sort of blown up and become a lot of carriers have sort of stepped away from this coverage because COVID, it was already starting before COVID. COVID made it much worse because there's a lot of lawsuits flying over what's happened to companies relative to COVID and decisions that the board of directors have made. So really, I would find that your exposure, you can see here, this is where directors and officers, the board of directors, the company itself can be held, personally responsible for decisions that they make. Now, smaller companies don't necessarily have a very big exposure, and the coverage can be a little pricey, especially now. So really, this is one you really need to look at and talk about with your client just to find out, because you can see 39% of private companies with 25 or more employees, that's where you're seeing the lawsuits. But it's only 39. I'm sure there's lawsuits happening at the larger companies for sure, especially from COVID. But let's just say maybe you're not writing the big the big companies or 25 or more. Maybe it's under 25 employees, and that really is where you've got to talk with your client and really find out, do they have any non-employee or non-officer board of directors that are on the board? Do they have a family dynamic on the board that is in conflict, a potential conflict, or changes that are going on that might cause a future D&O claim? So that's really what you need to find out, and then make decisions or propose coverage accordingly so that you've done your due diligence. And again, if the lawsuits could come from all over the place: employees, shareholders, investors, competitors, suppliers, customers, and lenders. So it really can be a wide variety. But usually it's when there's not a cohesive board of directors that is where the problems start to happen, and then it falls down to these levels of lawsuits.